similar to what Brady was asking.
Mm-hmm.
Go back to when you signed here. How does the next 5 years compare to what you thought it was going to be?
It was definitely interesting. We came here with a good group of guys. Obviously, everyone has their own journey, went their own different paths, but, we got a good, I think, Drake, Luke, Mitch, Johnny, and Brady. We've got a good connection. I don't think anyone could have expected how our 5 years could have gone. Obviously, the first three were tough, but it built us into who we are today. Built us, set up the success last year and this year as well. And be able to see all those guys for so long put in the consistency or have the consistency, put in all this work for it to finally pay off. It's just unbelievable to see, and it means a lot to us for sure.
Brady, talk a little bit about last year and how things finally clicked for you in the last year and a half or so. What was it that finally pushed this program forward?
Yeah, it's definitely the connection between us. Obviously, there were connections built the first 3 years here, but I think that really became a stressed, important factor for us. Obviously, everyone in the SEC, especially with NIL, the transfer portal, everybody has talent. The true separator is the connection you have with your teammates. And when you've been through difficulties, you have a core group of guys that have been through a lot of bad things, or not bad things, but adversity. It builds you up, and then you get those connecting pieces through the portal and helping. The connection that you have with those guys has just been special. A lot of people say it's unlike anything they've ever seen. I know Coach Russ talks about it all the time. And it's just an important factor in who we are, and really does lead to success on and off the field.
How do you pass that along to the next team?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, definitely just have to set the standard every day. I think the standard's been set. Like Brady, I just listened to him say, last year, that kind of set the standard and where we see ourselves and where we want to be. Obviously, better than in the past, and being able to get there is difficult steps. Having these young guys come in, it's a different generation. A lot of things are different, but having Coach Russ with the Elite Edge program, having a good group of leaders, having all these different supporting factors live up to the standard. And when they see all of us older guys living up to that standard, sets the path for them.
Well, being a kid from Columbia, still in Rockbridge from
Yeah.
here, now you're going through senior day at Mizzou. How
Absolutely.
much of a dream has this ride been for you?
It's been it's been amazing. Obviously, when I came here, I expected to play a lot of linebacker. It didn't work out for me. Me and Coach DJ talk all the time. He's been an amazing influence on me. But I kind of carved my role out in special teams. And a lot of people maybe weren't cool with that, and left through the portal and stuff like that. But that's something that meant a lot to me. Being a part of this team, going out there in the black and gold, for the whole state, it's just something that meant a whole lot to me. I never really saw myself leaving. Maybe I didn't have the role that I expected. But right in there in that room, we have a sign that says, do your role, embrace your role, and that's something I felt like I did. Was trying to be a connector in the locker room, build relationships with everybody, and do just little things around here. Maybe you guys don't see, but hopefully help the team out a little bit here and there.
Well, kind of bouncing off of that, I know some of your other teammates they may get a lot more of the headlines and credit, but
Yeah, for sure.
carving out that role, what does it mean that you kind of helped raise the floor of this program where they're always in the college football playoff rankings, they're always a team talked about in the SEC that can compete now.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't like that my first 3 years here. We went through some struggles, but I think those struggles are why we have had success the last couple of years. For me, obviously I didn't play the same role that Brady and Luther and all those everybody else within the team made, but for me, just being a small part of it, with my special teams, being able to be a part of something that left it better than when we got here. Maybe I didn't play the same role, but I played a role, and that's something that's important to me, and something I know I'll hold on to forever.
Will, do you know any other guys on this team who actually got got a rule changed in college football?
I do not. It's my little claim to fame, game changer. But it's definitely interesting. I think about that all the time. Every once in a while, somebody will come up to me and be like, "Oh, you're the kid, hit the Kentucky punter." I'm like, "Yeah, obviously we lost the game, but looking back at it, it changed the rule. What else can you say?"
Is the rating up?
Do what now?
The rule better now?
I would think so. I thought it was a pretty dumb rule to begin with. I didn't really understand it at the time, but obviously they made some changes. It all works out in the end.
Heard Brady kind of talking about how cool it is for him to be in this position now, and growing up here being a Mizzou fan, growing up with Corby and Devin, and Chase and J-Mac, and now Brady and Luke.
Yeah, for sure.
How cool is that to see?
Oh, it's been unbelievable. Brady's one of my best friends. Definitely been, along the ride. He's had some ups and he's had some downs for sure. And, seeing all of it, seeing how he's handled it, seeing how Luther's come into this program. He's meant so much to this program. He kind of came in and, just put his head down and worked. And, seeing the connection that they've built together, seeing how it's grown over the past couple years, it's just been really cool to sit back and watch. I bet, I don't feel it now, but I bet in, a couple years I'm going to look back and be like, that was pretty damn cool to be able to, get a front row seat to see, Brady and Luther for, 3 years here doing what they do. As a Mizzou fan, at heart, that being a part of it is an unbelievable experience. I've been grateful for my time here. Just really cool to see.